Good morning, Mustangs. Today is Monday, April 9th. I am your host, Peyton.
And I am your co-host, Jalen.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we will say the Mustang Pledge.
Today I will do my best to be the best. I will listen, I will follow directions, I will be honest, I will respect the rights of others, I can learn, I will learn, I know it's all up to me.
Now for a moment of silence.
Please be seated.
Lunch today is corn dog or hamburger, crinkle fries, sliced peaches or fruit juice, and delicious cold milk.
And now we have a few announcements.
Students, remember to bring in the rest of your fun run money.
Report cards will be going home tomorrow.
Yay! This Thursday we will have award ceremonies for 3rd grade at 8 o'clock. 1st grade will have their ceremony at 8:45, and 2nd grade will have their ceremony at 9:30.
On Friday we will have award ceremonies for 4th grade at 8 o'clock and 5th grade at 9 o'clock.
And now for a few words from Dr. Leach.
Good morning, host and co-host, and good morning, Mustangs, and welcome back. We're on our last stretch before the summer break, so we've got a lot to learn within the next 43 days of school. We had some birthdays over the weekend and over spring break, so there are quite a few, so listen carefully for your name. Gabby Bird in Mrs. Lim's class, Mason Diverse in Mrs. Westcott's class, Roderick Mallory in Mrs. Russell's class, Gabriella Pope in Ms. Horn's class, Nada Long in Ms. Williams' class, Dominique Tolbert in Ms. Sauter's class, Aaron McMillan in Ms. Pryor's class, Hunter Zeiler in Ms. Hudson's class, Naisha Bethune in Ms. Pryor's class, Lily Ivy in Ms. Russell's class. We have Jalicia Rose in Ms. Coker's class, Brandon Stewart in Ms. Harker's class, Roman Terenzi in Mrs. Baker's class, and Harmony Major in Mrs. Partridge's class. When you see these students, make sure you tell them happy belated birthday. Now for our birthdays today, we have Leo Bernhard in Mrs. Cason's class, Tyler Christmas in Ms. Reagan's class, Chase Colson in Ms. Huggins' class, and Brenton Dennis in Mrs. Vaughn's class. So happy birthday to these students today. And for the words of wisdom before I do a Mustang drawing. Great American author Walt Whitman once said, "If anything is sacred, the human body is sacred." One meaning of the word sacred is to be treated with the highest respect. So the question today is, are you treating your body with the highest respect? What kind of choices are you making about your body and your health? Every day we are faced with choices that affect our health and our bodies. Choices such as, do I get to exercise today? Do I sit and play video games all day? Do I eat a whole bag of potato chips or Oreo cookies? Or do I eat just two? Do I get some sleep or do I stay up late and watch TV? Do I poison my body with drugs or do I take care of my body with good food? Today, remember that what Walt Whitman said about the human body being sacred. Then ask yourself if you are treating your human body with respect it deserves. With something to think about, this is Dr. Leach. Make it a great day or not, the choice is always yours. Now for the Mustang drawings. We don't have any in preschool for today. For kindergarten, we have Kerrigan Ivy in Mrs. Coker's class, given by Mrs. Williams for good behavior. 1st grade, we have Eliza Hendrick in Ms. Westcott's class for good behavior, given by Mrs. Kemp. The 2nd grade, we have Jaden Merzra in Mrs. Lim's class for good behavior, helping others, and following directions. Great job. The 3rd grade, this 3rd grade basket is pretty big, pretty full. We have Paisley McDougall in Mrs. Fruit's class for making 100 on the test. Paisley's name has been called a lot. For 4th grade, we have folks. We have Antoinette Chapman in Mrs. Pryor's class, given by Mrs. Holloway for good behavior. Good job. I love to see related arts teachers writing students Mustangs as well, which is great. And last but not least, 5th grade, we have Nikayla Coleman in Mrs. Vaughn's class for good behavior. Congratulations. Now back to our host and co-host.
Don't forget attendance, academics, and behavior. Bye, Mustangs.